Hi everyone, and this is the Legendary R back again with more. This time I'm going to be doing another Beyblade X unboxing. This is going to be for the BX08 3-on-3 deck set and the BX12 3-on-3 deck case. So yeah, it's both well, these are two separate things, but I'll actually just I'm just going to be showing both those off at the same time. And this 3-on-3 deck set does have the age of child sticker, and it does say Takara Tomy, age of 6 and up. Extreme Gear Sports, which is the system that Beyblade X is under so far. And there's it comes with Hell Scythe, Wizard Arrow, and Night Shield. I'll go over the specifics of them pretty soon. And it shows the stamina, defense, and balance symbols. On the other side shows the Beyblade X app. Down the back explains the Extreme Dash gimmick and goes over the parts. And for the 3-on-3 deck case, I will be opening it too. So just gonna show it. It says BX12, Takara Tomy. I don't know if this even has like a code. If it does have a code, I'll just show it. I'll just show it because at this point it really doesn't matter. Most of my Beyblades are from Takara Tomy Asia, and I'm not gonna go through all that just to try to figure out which codes work and which ones don't. Anyway, let's get on to. So now let's get into the unboxing. Okay, so I'm back. So let's get on to the parts. The first Beyblade that we're going over is Hell Scythe, and here's the blade for it. The blade is called Hell Scythe, and this one is in a yellow color, which I'm really surprised by because for a yellow color Hell Scythe, I think they should have probably just I think they should have chose like a secondary color for it. They do have an orange there, but I think they should have had maybe not a red for the flame, but maybe a blue flame. Because blue flames actually do exist in real life, and having a blue flame wouldn't be as scary as having a red flame, because red flame could look like blood or something, and that could be unsuitable for kids. So yeah, you never know. That's just my only problem with it, is I wish the flame was blue, but yeah. Overall, it looks interesting. It's kind of weird. It kind of like the whole yellow theme of it just reminds me of something like cheese or something. So yeah, cheese Hell Scythe. I guess that's what I'll call it, cheese Hell Scythe. And then there's this hourglass symbol, or shape, which that's actually kind of important in terms of putting it together. But overall, this shape is 4-sided for the blade, and it has smash attack. Even though it's actually able to upper attack too, so yeah, just like smash and upper attack, and it's circular, so that's why they decided to put it on like a stamina combo. Which it's interesting to say at least. But that's all I can really say for the blade. Here's the ratchet. The ratchet is called 380. Yeah, I'm still kind of getting used to the names, but this is 380. You can tell because of the 3 sides on the ratchet itself. I really like how they use like an orange color for it. It's really interesting. And then the 80, you just basically count the lines. There's 4 lines on both sides, and then that means that's an 80 height. 80 is the height, so yeah, that's why you can tell it's an 80 height. Which is one of the taller heights currently. Well, it is the tallest height currently since we're just starting Beyblade X. And here is the bit. The bit is called Ball. And ball is in an orange color, which I'm not entirely sure what to think about it. I think it's better when in terms of showing up on the camera because the yellow doesn't show up on camera, but other than that, it's an interesting choice, like having ball be orange. I would like to have ball in a blue color for some reason. I think blue would go good on ball. But overall, ball is a good stamina tip so far from what I could tell. And that's about it. Also, one more thing is that the stamina bits actually burst more. The stamina defense bits burst more than the balance and attack bits, so the burst distance won't be the best on this Beyblade. Now on to the next Beyblade. And the blade for the next Beyblade is Wizard Arrow. So yeah, the next one's Wizard Arrow. This one is in a green color. So it's like, so the original one was yellow and it was stamina. And now this one's green in defense. And for Health Scythe is stamina. So yeah. Because of it being yellow, you can tell. It's a really interesting thing for this to be green. I kind of like the green Wizard Arrow because it kind of reminds me of like like some kind of hunter that's in the forest or something. Because of the green. It's really interesting. And yeah, not really much to say about it. I just kind of like the green because it reminds me of like a hunter. Especially with it being like a sorcerer character. Like a sorcerer spirit for the Beyblade. Overall, it does kind of features outward weight distribution, so the weight's distributed outwards, and it makes the Beyblade spin longer. This is basically my chance to see how good it is in terms of defense, because so far I only know it for stamina, and stamina is pretty good actually for Wizard Arrow. And here's the ratchet. The ratchet is called 460. 460, well 60 is the lowest height currently. 460 originally came out in Health Scythe, which something that I forgot to mention was that 380 originally came out on Night Shield, so yeah. Now we have a green 460, which that could be interesting if you really wanted like a green one to match a color scheme later on. I like it though, it looks nice. Especially with the translucent green and then the dark green on the outside for the ratchet. Here is the bit. The bit is called Needle. I don't know why they chose this green, because the greens here, it's more like a yellowish green, and I don't really see it being too easily distinguishable between the two, but I guess it works. I would have liked to see like a really dark army green for it, but I guess we won't get that for a while. Either way, this needle is your defense tip, your defense bit, and there's not really much to say about needle except it's really great at defense. Like, whenever you do battles, it actually tanks the hits really good, so yeah, it's really great so far. Here is the third Beyblade, which is Night Shield. The blade is called Night Shield, and one more thing I wanted to say about Night Shield is that this one's actually really interesting. So, on Takara Tomy's YouTube channel, they say that it's pink. They say that this Beyblade has a pink gear chip, which that is the part that shows like the knight character in the middle. And there's also supposed to be a pink ratchet and a pink bit. But overall, it's like depending on what your lighting is like. It looks red sometimes, other times it looks pink, other times it kind of alternates between red and pink. So it's a really interesting Beyblade to say the least, in terms of the colors for it. But overall, I really like it. I think this might be the one that I use in terms of my channel, because it's red just like my channel colors right now. But either way, Night Shield is really good for, it's good for counterattack, I'd say. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this combo performs. Here is the ratchet. The ratchet is called 480. 480 originally came out on Wizard Arrow, and 480 is, interestingly enough, it's a weird kind of, it's like a dark pink for the outside, and then on the inside it's still like a dark pink, but like you can tell that it's pink like near the center of the ratchet. But yeah, not much to say about it. I just really like the colors for it. It's interesting. It's really interesting how they just have like some parts are dark pink and other parts are light pink, and then overall it's supposed to be like a red color because it's balance type. It's so interesting. Then here's the bit. The bit is called Taper. Taper originally came out in Health Scythe, and it is a balance type bit. Not really much to say about it. Just kind of, it goes around the arena just like Flat does, but it has some stamina to it. So it's like a mix between attack and stamina. I really hope that we'll get some more balance bits soon, because balance is my favorite type. And so far we only have defense and attack for like alternate bits. And now if you want to put a Beyblade X Beyblade together, you just have to line up the ratchet and you have to line up the hourglass shape from the ratchet and the blade, and then you twist towards you. So twist like that, and then you slide in the bit, and there you go, the Beyblade is completed. And when you twist this, like the bit, when you twist the bit, you actually twist the design of the logo in the center. It's kind of like a logo. I'll just say it's called the bit. Guess I'll call this the gear chip. So you actually turn the gear chip whenever you turn the bit. But yeah, that's about it. We have Cheese Wizard Arrow. We have Cheese Hell Scythe, Hunter Wizard Arrow, and then we have I don't know what I'll call this one. I don't know what I'll call the pink one, because this will most likely be on my channel banner. I guess the pink one will be, I don't know, the Legendary Knight or something. I don't know. It's really interesting though. And for the 3-on-3 deck case, not much to say about it. It just has the design first, second, third, and then on the side. So it has that green, black, and white theme, and then it says Beyblade X 3-on-3 deck case. Then it shows you some of the copyright stuff, and then it says Beyblade X on those sides. And when you open it up, you just see it has 1, 2, 3 on it. And really, these two products are supposed to kind of go together. So you have, and there's a lot of room too. So there's a lot of room for your Beyblades. You just put them in there, and then whenever you're at a tournament, you don't know, your opponent doesn't know what kind of Beyblades that you have, which is great, because if you're like me, you will mess up and you'll bring a Ziploc bag, and then your opponent has a great chance of knowing what you have, and that's horrible. Okay, so we're going to be doing some test launches. First, let's do Cheese Wizard. First, let's do Cheese Hell Slice. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Hell Slice is a balance type this time. I mean, not balance type, it's a stamina type. But yes, the stamina type this time just stays near the center. Apparently the combo on this Hell Scythe is actually one of the best combos so far, so I'm interested to see how it does. Next is Green Wizard Arrow. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! And then, yeah, Wizard Arrow just stays near the center. I think with the height is actually better. I think it should be more balanced and better than Night Shield was, because Night Shield is so tall. I like it. Pretty nice design so far. And then we have Night Shield. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Yeah, I tried to launch light for all of them, and Night Shield goes kind of crazy. For Night Shield, it is like it's supposed to be, well, it is a balance type, but it's supposed to be like a pink color, and I don't really see it. It looks more like a black and white color when it's spinning, which is so weird. Yeah, that's what I mean, is like the camera angle and the angle that you look at it from, it all changes colors, so it's so interesting and unique. I like it. Now, for the 3-on-3 deck case and the 3-on-3 deck set, basically for the deck case, the idea of it is that whenever you go to tournaments, you're supposed to have a 3-on-3 battle. A 3-on-3 battle is supposed to be like 3 Beyblades versus 3 Beyblades. So, I have Hell Scythe in 1, and then Wizard Arrow in 2, and then Night Shield in 3. This is just an example just to show you. So I'm just going to be battling the same types against each other for this purpose. So I'll have Wizard Arrow in 1, Health Slice in 3, and Night Shield in 2. So that way I'll just have basically the originals versus the combos. And now let's start. For the first matchup, it is Health Slice versus Wizard Arrow. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Oh wow! The burst finish! Health Slice wins with a burst finish. So, Health Slice is the winner for that one. Health Slice won the first 3-on-3 battle. Second battle is Wizard Arrow versus Night Shield. So it's Green Wizard Arrow versus Night Shield. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Whoa! Extreme finish! Night Shield wins that round with an extreme finish. That's 3 points. Now the final battle is Pink Night Shield versus Health Slice, the original color Health Slice. 3, 2, 1, go shoot! Whoa! Some extreme dashes and Health Slice wins that round with the over finish. Okay, so that concludes the 3-on-3 battle simulation thing I did just now. It wasn't really it might not be completely tournament accurate because I've never been to any tournaments for Beyblade X, and on top of that, Beyblade X just started, so there's a lot of time to actually figure out what works for you, what works for your combos, what you like, what you don't like, and stuff like that. So just overall, just do what you like so far. We're just trying to figure out what combos are the best in terms of your play style, because everyone is different, everyone likes different things. You might be good with one combo, but your opponent may not be good with another one. You never know. So, what do I think of the 3-on-3 deck case? I feel like the 3-on-3 deck case is good to have whenever you're going to tournaments because you'll actually need a deck case whenever you go to tournaments, since you don't want to just have your Beyblades out in the open and then expose yourself to your opponent knowing what you have and try to strategize against you. That'll actually hurt your performance a lot. And for for the deck case, I feel like it's good to have, but if you have someone that's good with cardboard or some kind of plastic and they know what they're doing, then you could probably make one. Then it might be a little bit cheaper, but it may be easier if you know what you're doing. It may be easier to just buy one somewhere if you know where to get it. And for the Beyblades themselves, I feel like this is a great set to get because you get a nice amount of combos to kind of play around with. And all you really need is just a launcher. You just need a launcher or two, then you can just start using one of the Beyblades that they have at your disposal. Or if you just wanted to kind of have these for tournaments, you can actually use these for differentiating your versions from your opponents and then stuff like that. So yeah, I feel like this is actually a great set for parts, and if you are just new to Beyblade X or if you're new to Beyblade in general, I feel like it's great to have overall to just play around with or have fun. It's not really for a collection's sake because these Beyblades most likely won't ever be in the anime or manga, but overall I feel like these are just great Beyblades to just kind of have if you either like the color scheme or if you wanted to have some for tournaments. And overall, I feel like both these things are just mainly for collectors or people that want to have fun, and then for tournaments it just kind of depends on what you like to use for tournaments, really. Because in terms of Beyblade X right now, it feels like it's pretty balanced for the meta. It's like yeah, some things are good, but at the same time everything has a counter to it, so everything is pretty balanced at the moment. So yeah, one more thing I wanted to mention is that if you want to get some Beyblades, you can feel free to go to Mall of Toys. There's a link in the description, and whenever you go to that link, you'll actually go to the site itself. Whenever you purchase through the link, or the link in the description, you'll actually support me in the process. I also have some discount codes to help you save money. The discount code is called the Legendary R, and it saves you 5% on mall toys and 7% on bays and bricks. So that means that with the coupon code, you can actually buy one of these things. You could buy one or both, actually. You could probably even buy everything I showed in the video. It's really up to you. It's just an optional way to support me and to support the channel in general. And if you want to support me in a non-financial way, you can actually watch more of my videos, comment, share, subscribe. All those things help a lot. So if you really feel like supporting me, or if you really like my channel and the way that I do things, then feel free to do those things. I appreciate it. And yeah, that concludes my unboxing / review for the 3-on-3 deck case and the 3-on-3 deck set. So, like if you want, share if you want, and subscribe to become a legend in the making. See you next time, bye, and we are proven to be legendary. Stay legendary.